Commitment. What does that word mean to you? Like, really think about that. What does it mean to be committed to something? Does it mean that you're going to put forth half effort? Does it mean that you're going to put forth 3/4 of an effort? No, being committed to something means you put forth 100%, 110% effort every single day to mastering whatever it is that you're trying to overcome. You know, it could be you want to learn the guitar. It could be you want to get good at Photoshop. It could be you want to get healthy and stay healthy. It could be any number of things. But the ones that succeed are the ones that stay committed, that do what they have to do, even though they don't want to do it. That's what commitment is, you know. Going to the gym when you don't feel like it. And not even going to the gym, just being active, doing something that you enjoy, having fun with it. Eating healthy, making the right choices. I'm not saying you do this all the time, because truthfully, when I go out with friends, or I go out with my girl, or I go out with family, I indulge a little bit too. But how committed are you to reaching your goals, truthfully? You know, I say it time and time again. Mindset, nutrition, fitness. These are the 3 pillars to transformation of living the RTA way. And it's so true. For so long, people thought it was just, oh, you have to eat healthy and you need to work out and you need to do it this many times a week and you have to eat healthy this much. You know, make sure that you're always getting the necessary proteins and things like that. And, you know, while those things are true to an extent, what's most important is your mindset towards it all. Mindset has been the missing factor for so long. You know, there's days where you're going to question yourself. There's days where you're going to, I question myself. I question myself often. Am I truly making a difference in people's lives? Am I doing the right thing? Was being an online trainer, you know, someone that I can't even physically see in person, was this the right career path for me? And days like today, I can say, yeah, it is. But there's always that doubt in your head, you know, there's always going to be that doubt. Always. But what you do with that doubt, how you overcome that doubt, is what sets you apart to how committed you are to something. If we always let fear scare us away from whatever we're trying to do, you'll never ever accomplish the potential you have in your own life. So don't let fear hold you back. It's true. Commitment, it's a scary, scary word for anything in life. Commitment to a relationship, commitment to a health regimen, commitment to anything. Recently, I learned how important commitment is. You know, I talked about, oh, my knee, it's hurting, I don't know what else to do with it, and I kind of dabbled in recovery. But guess what? I was dumb, and I didn't listen to my body, and I pushed through the pain, and I woke up the next day in pain every single time. Every single time. Is it any wonder that having a half-assed recovery regimen, that I wasn't getting the results that I really wanted? I don't think it's really that hard to understand. But lately, you know, I really started listening to my body, and in the last month, night and day, my knee feels amazing. The other day I was jumping, the other day I was lunging. Before, I couldn't even do a bodyweight squat. I used to be able to jump up to here, you know, and going from that level of athleticism to not being able to do a freaking bunny hop was hard. It was super hard. And I know that a lot of you are probably, or once were, super athletic too. And, you know, I feel that I've really unlocked why these injuries occur and how to fix them. And what it comes down to is we were once very super mobile as athletes, right? You were jumping, you were playing basketball, you were playing volleyball, doing all kinds of flexibility and mobility, functional exercising. And it's true, as you age, you stop being as active, you stop being as mobile, and your body becomes acclimated to that. You know, your joints start to really harden and stiffen, and you lose that flexibility. And then you try to, you get excited one day and you're like, I'm gonna get back into health and fitness, I'm gonna do this for myself. And you go gung-ho, which is an awesome mindset to have, but your commitment is probably gonna hurt you at that instance, because you're gonna push too hard and you're not gonna think about it smart. You're thinking, if I do a very hard workout today, in a week, I'll reach my health and my fitness goals. You keep thinking in the short term. Commitment is a long-term commitment. Think of it in that instance. If you're not in the health and fitness for the long term, you're not going to reach your goals, and you're never going to reach your potential to what you could truly be. And I just want to give a shout out to Nico, and to Barb, and to Paula, and to all those people that are really truly committed, because I see it. You're posting all the time. You're reaching your health and your fitness goals. You're crossing off goals every single month, and that's because I write out the list for you, and you diligently commit yourself to reaching them. And that's exactly what it's going to take. If you're not writing down your goals and crossing those off each month, you're not truly committed. And there's weeks and there's months where you're not going to hit every single goal. There's weeks and months where I write down pretty hefty goals and I don't reach them, but it's not for lack of trying. It's just because I was thinking too big, I guess, So, how committed are you? Are you in this group because you just want to get a couple health and fitness tips and be kind of healthy and lose kind of 5 pounds, and then once you reach your goal, you're done? You just want to maintain? Truthfully, as we age, we are going to slow down, but that's going to be on our own. That's our choice. If we slow down, that's because we want to slow down. I sit on the computer a lot because I'm working on the websites, and I'm working on client programs, and I'm working on various other projects. And I notice that if I'm not active, I slow down a lot. And it happens very drastically, and it happens very quickly. So if you're not committed to putting movement and mobility and recovery, or whatever it is you want to focus on, do you want to get stronger? You focus on strength. If you want to get faster, you focus on being fast, and you gotta have a workout routine that's catered around that. It's called periodization. And I'm on a recovery periodization. And trust me, it's working. It's helping so much. And getting in that mindset of, you know what, I committed myself completely and fully to that. And because of it, I'm seeing a massive amount of success. So I know this is probably one of the longer videos that I've ever had. And I'd like to do things like that because it's more of like a vlog more than anything. So if you've sat through this, kudos to you. There's 100 members in this group. How many of you are just sitting around and doing this half-assed? And how many of you are putting in the work, and not just saying you're putting in the work, but truthfully in your own mind, not just for the accountability of the group, saying something, but doing it? I know the people that are doing things. I know the people that are putting forth the effort. They come to me with questions. And then there's the people that sit on the sidelines and they're scared, they're frozen by fear. And you don't have to be frozen by fear, because that fear is always going to be there. It's in my head too. This is something that you learn to adapt to and to overcome. The RTA mindset is learning to adapt and overcome that mindset. But you're never going to completely get over it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the best thing that I can tell you, because when I reach a health and fitness goal, it's not the end of the road. It's not the end of the plateau. It's not, I'm going to maintain now. It's, what can I do now to become better? And that's exactly how you should tackle everything in life. What am I going to do now to become better? I'm learning things that I've never learned how to do before. I'm learning how to make ebooks. I'm learning how to do Photoshop. I'm learning how to do my own marketing. I'm making new videos. I'm making recipe videos. What are you doing to challenge yourself? Not just in your health and your fitness goals, but in your life. Are you stuck in a rut? Are you doing the same thing day in and day out? If we're not growing, we're dying. So let that really sink in. If we are not growing in some capacity every single day, we are dying. What are you committed to? What do you truly want to achieve out of your life? My coaching is not just you get a nutrition plan and you get a fitness plan and then you get the door. For anyone that's worked with me, you know that's not how I roll. My top priority and my main priority always is to help you achieve that RTA mindset so that in 2 to 3 months you don't need me anymore, because I know that you'll reach those goals and you'll continue to progress and you'll continue to succeed because you know what it takes to overcome and adapt to the situation. You know that if you get injured, not to do the same movement that's causing the injury or any movement that's causing the injury. You know that if a certain food makes you feel a certain way, you don't eat that food. Commitment. How committed are you to being the best version of yourself day in and day out? If you want to know the RTA way, I can teach you. I can drill it in your head, but it ultimately comes down to how committed are you? Are you going to do the things that are basically prescribed to you? The small menial tasks that I jot down, whether it be taking apple cider vinegar every day or having cinnamon in your routine, these aren't just fluff for a program. They're to help teach you healthy habits. If you can stick to these little minute details and keep building upon them, you have no idea how much of a transformation it'll make in your life. Haven't you heard of the Navy SEALs or even anyone in the military? They make their bed every single day. The small menial tasks that you're doing every day that are making an impact in your life. So really think about that. If you're ready to commit to reaching your full potential, you need to practice the RTA mindset. You need to learn to focus, adapt, and overcome, and get comfortable being uncomfortable. So let me know if you guys like videos like this. I just wanted to speak my mind. Lately I've been doing a lot of advertisements, but that's because I really started to focus on getting my I guess you could call it my brand, my name. But that's because I truly want to help people and because I truly want to become a big name in the health and fitness industry so that I can help people. The more people that I can help in this group, the more people that are committed in this group, the more I can help you change your life, the more I can help that reality for myself happen. What are your top 3 health and fitness goals? Put them in the comments below. If you've made it 15 minutes into this video, you're committed. So what are your top 3 health and fitness goals? Tell me below. Reach out to me and let me help you get in that mindset to actually reaching those goals. Because in 3 months, once those goals are gone, you're gonna say, man, I lost that 15 pounds. Man, I put on that 10 pounds of muscle. I didn't think it was possible, but it is possible. And you can do it. And when it does happen, you have no one to thank but yourself because you were committed. Drop your top 3 health and fitness goals that you want to accomplish within the next 3 months. Think realistically, but also don't be scared to think big.